smell of wrong for you. Wasn't there to take the 4-4 loans for you. But if you hear me, I dedicate the song for you. He was set up in a sticker by a girl he used to pick up on the Upper West Side. I used to help him chop a brick up. They found him in his pickup, pants down and dick up, leaning with one in his head and one in his chest. One of the best at this hustling shit. But his downfall was that he put his trust in a bitch, and it's fucked up.
Cause though I ain't with ya, know that I miss ya. Somehow I carry on. I can still picture days I was with ya, like you was never gone. I remember the good times, all of the bad times. I dedicate this song to my niggas lay down, to my niggas lay down. You hear me? I know you hear me.
I remember selling 3 bricks of raw powder. Turned my man into a star in 24 hours. He didn't care, spent the money in like 4 hours. The D's would harass him till he finally blacked out. They told my nigga to freeze, but he still backed out. The shots fired till his trigger finger got tired. All the newspaper said was another nigga dead, and it's fucked up.
Cause though I ain't with ya, know that I miss ya. Somehow I carry on. I can still picture days I was with ya, like you was never gone. I remember the good times, all of the bad times. I dedicate this song to my niggas lay down, to my niggas lay down. You hear me?
Now you can catch me in a cherry red 850. Nice ass, great titties, face pretty. Everybody know that she dates Smitty. A big time dealer that's doing a state biddy, who did more than a share of dirt in the world. Enough to make a nigga think about hurting this girl. So he used to tell his queen to stay to the castle, away from the hassle, to the day that he passed through. There's some enemies he might have who may wanna blast you. She stayed for a few years, that's until a few pairs convinced her to come and hang out around New Year's. It's been a while, you can see it in her smile. And she ran into a man's co-defendant in a trial, who started going on about how he moving on a route, running with them same niggas Smitty had warned about. She slid off, told her girl she had to drop her kid off. They found her in the parking lot, somebody blew her lid off, and it's fucked up.
Cause though I ain't with ya, know that I miss ya. Somehow I carry on. I can still picture days I was with ya, like you was never gone. I remember the good times, all of the bad times. I dedicate this song to my niggas lay down, to my niggas lay down. You hear me? I know you hear me. Cause though I ain't with ya, know that I miss ya. Somehow I carry on. I can still picture days I was with ya, like you was never gone. I remember the good times, all of the bad times. I dedicate this song to my niggas lay down, to my niggas lay down. You hear me? I know you hear me.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the beat, slapping the hole. Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, cold shooting some hoops. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the beat, jocking the beat. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the beat, jocking the beat. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the beat, jocking the beat. Cruising down the street in my jocking the beat.
Well, I'm cruising down the street in my candy painted low. Bouncing like a toe with foes on my 6'4". I pull up wood, gripping foes, tipping, sitting low. I'm hitting 16 switches, watch it stop and hit the flow. I'm leaning on the curb, sipping syrup, blowing dro. The girls show me love when they panties hit the flow. I said I'm leaning on the curb, sipping syrup, blowing dro. I got the 6'4", hopping, watch it stop and do a show. First I lean with it, then I rock with it. I got a candy apple drop with a Glock in it. First I lean with it, then I rock with it. I got a candy apple drop with a Glock in it. First I lean, then I rock. My job. First I lean, then I rock. I said first I lean with it, then I rock with it. I got a candy apple drop with a Glock in it. Because I'm
cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the beat, Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Docking the beat. Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Docking the beat. Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my docking the beat.
I'm known for slamming Cadillac doors, coming down on that candy with them swangers and them bows, but I got love for the West Coast. So I suppose I'ma head out to Cali, the land of the low lows. Touch down at LAX and I don't need no car. Robin Chino picked me up with the bud and the bar. In the hood I'm a star, so to the hood I'ma go with Mike Jones and Snoop Dogg, and they already know that I get love from the B's, love from the C's. Mexican, Asian, and Samoa OGs throw it up when they see me and holla, hey bun. When I'm coming out of Solar Assassin grade 1, you might see me out in Long Beach or maybe Pasadena, Inglewood, IE or West Covina, or Southside riding with the homie Big Coon, car hopping, top dropping, so get a kid boom when I'm
cruising down the street in my 6'4". Docking the beat. Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Docking the beat. Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Docking the beat. Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my
Snoop
docking
Dogg.
the beat.
Big Snoop Dogg in a yellow Parasini with two girlies in the back in they crip blue bikinis. Shaking and they jumping cause the deuce keep bouncing. Tipping, whipping, the ass steady dipping. Candy paint dripping, Lindy Exo's what I'm sipping as I shake like a dice game. Cold as the ice age. Mike Jones, rocking like a Rolling Stone. And Snoop Dogg going bad to the bone. Yeah, them Cali boys, we love them low lows. And real car club members bang they logos. And take photos, see everything is fine. I'm in the 64 or 60 tray or 59. I love my car like I love my wife. See, low riding ain't a sport, it's a way of life. On the real though, I tell you how I feel though. If you see me in the foe, creeping real slow, yeah.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Docking the beat. Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Docking the beat. Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Docking the beat. Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my docking the beat. Docking the beat.
Yeah, man, let me explain something to you one time, man. Low riding is not a sport, it's a way of life. It's like building a car from scratch, you understand me? You gotta put the fresh paint on it. You gotta put the mustard and mayonnaise, that's the tires, you understand me? You gotta put the chrome on it or the gold on it, you understand me? It got to be 100 spokes or better, you dig? And you gotta drop the top, you gotta put the switches on the motherfucker. You definitely got to have a beat. And when you hit the streets, you gotta have a freak. You know what I'm saying? One on the side, two on the B-Zack. That's how it's gotta go down, man. That's real low ride, you understand me? From a West Coast motherfucking G, man. We bouncing, we slipping, we tipping, we dipping, we dodging the motherfucking pigs all the while we doing this motherfucking gangster style. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just
cruising down the street in my 6'4". Docking the beat. Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Docking the beat. Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Docking the beat. Docking the beat. Cruising down the street in my docking the beat.
The state's new anti-immigration law triggered a wave of protests when it was first introduced.
Crackdown. Arizona targets illegal immigrants.
What if they're all here illegally? That's not a point.
What if I was a real Republican? Your very first Latin president. If I was California's governor, for all my people would I represent? What if I was your state Congress, representing for your residents? What if I was a brown Democrat, for all my people would I represent? Well, first off, I bring assault rifles back. No more regulations, let the fully automatics class second rule. I'd overthrow all the government. All these fake ass laws tell them that we're done with it. Fuck the crooked politicians and the politicking. Senator war, make them go and fight the opposition. Sending your minorities to go and die off in the war. Fuck the rules and regulations, time to tell them no more. I make it law to make the 3 strikes go away. At least $13, that will be minimum wage. Then I set free all the homies locked up upstate. It's an automatic death to any sickle that race. New laws, I know all my head that will embrace. Most Latinos are a proud race that you can't change. If I was president, shit, you know I straight clown. I turn the laws around and pay the White House ground. If I was a Republican, your very first Latin president. If I was California's governor, for all my people would I represent? What if I was your state Congress, representing for your residents? What if I was a brown Democrat, for all my people would I represent? I make it law to let immigrants come and go free, and it will be legal to grow and smoke your own weed. No more taxes, make it spend your own cheese. No more punk ass airport security. No more having to worry your CHP gets behind me. Fuck 55, the new speed limit's 90. No more Asians, browns, and blacks is the minority. Turn that shit around, time to have the seniority. When it comes to jobs, time to take all the priority. Anybody not liking that, they could go to war with me and fuck them. And in my presidential speech, I'll broadcast from